Alright, welcome, that's all looped in. Yay! Linus, welcome. Tyler and hello, redeeming the first. Very well done, very well done. Phew, I tried something different today for the loop. Seems to be good. Also, I changed my microphone settings again, because what's the stream without changing microphone settings? I should be a bit louder than usually, but it should still be very okay. So let me know if anything is off, I'll try to correct that. Guitar is looped, bass looped. I will put the bass down and I'll show what we'll be doing. Falcoan, thank you for the resub. 2 months, very nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Whoop whoop. Rockstar Rex. Thank you. I really enjoy doing this, and now to be honest, because I do this 3 times a week, well 6 times a week because beginning and end of the stream, it's actually getting better and better. I like it. And today, the riff I played, I managed to hit the live button without stopping playing, but well, that's unusual. Alright, I was a bit late trying to figure out what we'll be doing today, so I thought we'll just continue what we finished last time, because that's a long loop, we haven't finished it, it should be nice. So, we are back in London, where we ended last time. Although our plane is parked in a bit of a strange way, and we'll need to use this pushback. Well, there is this small tag, and I hope this guy will be able to actually get us on the taxiway. That's how we normally do it, basically. Also, you'd probably leave the plane in a spot where you can just taxi straight ahead. Or, well, for smaller planes, not for this one, you just hand push it or hand turn around the plane. What's our area on? We are on Europe North. We can double check that. Yeah, so that's North Europe. This is coming from the ATC bot, so the data should be very accurate. Yeah, you can fly along. I've got the custom scenery, but don't worry, normal scenery will do. This plane is a bit fast, so I recommend one of the faster planes. Ten last time was flying the L39, the Albatros, and he seems to be having a lot of fun, so can recommend that one. Actually, I haven't tried it in a sim yet, so we should do this at some point. Alright, let me think. We have a route from London to Waterloo. Yeah, great names. This is in Canada, by the way. Don't get distracted that I took a Beechcraft too. Perfect. So this will be the first flight. We have been at Waterloo already, but now I have new scenery, so we'll see how this goes. The data in the top overlay is coming from Volanta, so what you see here should be also over there. Then we have Navigraph. I have loaded the flight from SimBrief. Let's see if there's anything smart that we can select. There's this departure from runway 33. So yeah, why not? Let's use that. Now then we are going to Waterloo. I want to try some IFR today because last time we were flying VFR, which was a ton of fun, but now I want to get more comfortable with the plane, so I want to try some IFR flying actually here. 0 airbags are available, so that will be easy. Hey, and let's see you here, popping up, just cheeky Lord Linus. Thank you, very nice. That's probably, might be someone else though. I haven't checked, I do not see the nameplate. Don't worry if you're near me, it's not a problem whatsoever. I forgot what runway. Runway 26. Okay, we'll take the LS26. And let's have a look. I would like this one, ALCAP. Let's see if we can do that. Oh no, there's RNF. ILS26 MAPM. I think this is the one. MAPM. Yeah, let's take this one. Or actually, because we are here, maybe to make more sense to be on the other side. Let's try to check to get this one. Yeah, this one. That's not that it really matters, but yeah, let's get this one. Okay, so this is done. I think I can copy the route as well for you and put it in the route section for the bot. Or now we'll leave whatever we have there. I'll just paste it for you. Oh, I have a wrong thing set up. Oh no, let me try to change that. Well, you'll see me as muted maybe. No, I need my what's it called? Snowflake. Let's try to get this running. So it's actually sitting there with me. I'm not listening in chat and forgot to change it back, as it turns out. Alright, should be fixed. Let me see. Well, I hope so. Anyway, doesn't matter all too much. Alright, we know what to do. I'll get the music going, stop the guitars. So these are the guitars stopped and the music is going. Let me know if the music is too loud, my voice is breaking up or whatever. Love the love. Oh, not part of the IFR procedure, so it would be a bit of a problem today. Also, this plane will have a hard time, or did you do it last time? When did I do that for you? Don't remember. Maybe it was the last time, maybe not. I can't remember. Alright, I'll strap in, so I'll mute myself for a second. Alright, I think it's okay. I think the position is quite comfortable. Let's see how this works. Alright, I had to change the beat. I think now it's fine. I'll move myself to the sides here so we can see more of where we are flying to. This should be fine. Alright, let's have a look around. Let's see who's already there. There we go, we're on the next gate. That's nice. Actually take the same gate I had but move to the side. I'm not sure if your engines are actually running or it's just Sim showing them as running, but they're not running. Well, we'll find out in a second. Alright, I've still been changing a few times how I see it, but I think I'm finally happy. Let's see how this works. Okay, let's jump into the plane. So what we'll do... Okay, we'll get all the electric things running. Let me also get my track IR. Okay. I got full tanks of fuel today. So let's get all the electric things running. Battery master on. Let's see. I think I can get the avionic master on. Cold and dark, yes, that's how I like it. Although sometimes I cheat a bit. So normally you would turn on the radio, get all the clearance that you need, and well, first of all, you wouldn't park this plane at a gate like this, unless there is no other spot available. Then yeah, I would probably do. Active failure 6. How is that possible? To reset all of them. I think I will reduce the rate so we do not have that much. Let's give it maybe 16 times real time. That should be okay. And this got in the yellow 32 times. Let's give it 16. Normally you'd get the radius running, ask for the clearance, and well, then decide what to do next. Why is there no left fuel pressure? Oh no, I'm worried. Is there a chance this related to the fuel that we turned off last time? We'll see how this goes. And let's see if we can get this guy push us back. It's not the one I'm looking for. Ox, you should get the new route now in chat. Yeah, there we go. That's the new route just fetched. I'll put the failbot to sleep for a while. And I go to the sim panel. Let's see, we need to get to the ATC. Then tune in London Grant. And now we should get the Grant services. Request pushback. Okay. I'll raise the parking brakes. We'll see what happens. So our pushback guy is just coming in here. Yeah, fantastic. I'm not sure if he's supposed to stand on this device. Normally you get much smaller device and you just walk next to it. I think I've never tried this here in the game for the GA plane. Alright, it's rolling very fast, so in a moment we'll need to turn right. No, it's the other right. Actually, it was okay. I'll try to stop here on the white line. It doesn't matter all too much for us. Zenith Raid, thank you, welcome. How's your cheeky flight? Early and almost unannounced. And thank you for the raid again. I think we got 2 notifications. So we are here in London. Raid, welcome, very nice to see you all. I updated my microphone settings, so it should be more louder, closer to the 10 level, I hope. We are here in London, actually. It's London in Canada. It's not the real London. I mean, it is real, it's just a different one. You know what I mean? We just tried pushing back the Kinger. Vex's voice. Is it good or is it bad? I don't know. Let me know. If anything is off, please let me know. I changed my settings a bit. Should be good. Hey Vanker Monkey, welcome. Bergen Bean London. Lurk. Alright, I will see you later. Banks. Also, I think we have still third ready to be redeemed, so who's first will be first. I mean third. You know what to do. And I'll play a round of applause for you all. Thank you for coming. Very nice to see you. We are continuing the trip that we, well, started last time. I will be trying to do some actual IFR today, which means we actually put in the route in Navigraph.
Hello there.
What do I win for getting first? Well, all the glory for today, I believe. We'll see what we can do in the future about that. How I can make it more visible. I'll take it. Perfect. So you're happy, I'm happy. Works great. Okay, so I loaded the route in Navigraph. I loaded the departure and arrival and the ILS. So we'll try to fly it. I hope that the autopilot will cooperate today. I did remove the TDS plugin from the community folder. Hopefully this was the problem. And we have, I think, Lord Linus standing over there. So it's... oh, actually, yeah, it's you. And the nameplate is hiding because we are too close. Alright, I need to get the plane running. So we just pushed back with this small tag. Just flew into Naples. What a stunning approach. Cool, sounds great. Alright, how to that? I'm slightly worried that we don't have left fuel pressure warning here. We'll see how this goes. Lord, Linus texting. Yeah, it will take me a while. The failbot is sleeping for a moment, so don't worry about that. And we do not have the root command listed. Also, it's also from the other bots. I'll need to figure out how I want this set up. Also, I tanked full tanks, or did I? So main we have 13, auxiliary we have, well, 5. Maybe that's just all there is in the auxiliary tanks. I'll get this standby pump on. What else do we need? Let me think. I also remember when we had 17 hours left on this on the free demo for the Spadnex. I actually had to buy it before the stream because I forgot. But that's all done now, which is fine. I'll move it to the Grand Fine. It should probably be in the Grand Fine, so I'll keep it here. Parking brake is set. All right, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. We need the nav lights, beacon lights. That's getting better. Okay, so let's get this ignition and engine start on the right on. Okay, cannot really see that because it's here. This now on 20. Okay, we can introduce the fuel. I'll get the voice for you in a second. Turn off the starter. Okay, and unfeather the prop. Prop is turning, starter is off, we get the right generator on. And we need to actually reset it so it starts running. Boom. So this disappeared here. Okay, this should be fine. Let me know if anything is up with the volumes, the music is too loud or anything. I changed it a bit, so there is a chance it will be wrong for you. Okay, left is running, we can get the right... Oh, the right engine is running, we can get the left engine running. So I get the ignition and starter on the left. Watch the turbine RPM. So 10, how was your flight? How was your Vueling flight? Tell me all about it. Did you tank it again? I hope you did. What's a stream without tanking? Alright, this is going up, starter off, unfeather the prop, and generator on and generator reset. So now this is off, looks great. Next we need bleed to on. Hey, this is going great. Oxygen armed, auto feather, well, we'll get the ground ignition. Okay, maybe not yet. Where's the feather arm? Here, auto feather arm, rudder boost, and pitch trim. These are here. Hey, this is done. So far, so good. We also need the inverters. So see, there's 2 red things left, the inverters. Well, the AC bus is not there, which means we need the inverters that convert the DC into AC. Now this is gone, all perfect. Let's see, I think we'll program the Garmin now. This will take a moment. Cool, I think it's perfect position. So what do we have? Charlie Yankee X-ray uniform to Charlie Yankee Kilo Foxtrot. Oh boy, this will take a while. Nah. Alright, let's do that. Push the button, turn the button, Charlie Yankee, X-ray uniform, enter. Then the next point that we have on the route is Tethos, so let me put that in. Tethos. Don't worry, I'll reserve the runway for us. Cool. I just do it Mad Max way, just throw a lot of sharp obstacles there so no one can take it. This is the way. Charlie Yankee Kilo Foxtrot. Okay, that went a bit smoother than I expected. Enter. I may be getting better at this. Right, so this is done. Now the procedure, select departure, enter Charlie Yankee X-ray uniform 2. That's correct. Runway 33. So I'm just looking over here to the side. And I think that's okay. So load this. Okay, we can hide the flight plan now. Let's zoom out. Oh, it's not showing. Why? Why? Oh, it's showing. The Tethos is here. It's just that this departure doesn't have all too much there. Let's have a look. This departure. Oh, that's a very complicated one. We just fly the heading 328. Perfect. Hey, Lauren, thank you for the beats. Very nice. Thank you. All right, what else do we need? We need to check our... We are getting notifications twice, so yeah, that's great. I love it. I think it's just the problem of Stream Elements. It's been doing that recently, but hey, I'm happy. You get more notifications, more noise. That's just great. Elevation 912, and let's check the weather. Alright, the weather is altimeter. I need the altimeter. Also, the wind 300, 19 gusting 28. Oh my, that's crazy. 29056. Alright, let's get that set in. 29056. The noise is just heard, that's just cut. Don't worry about it. And we have this awesome display here. Wow, this is fantastic. And same on the other one. Okay, the other one isn't so fancy. Uh, 29056. That's around here, and that's slightly below 900. That's okay, and we have 900 here. Huh? Well, it's showing a bit weird. Oh, it's over 900 here. That's strange. So 956. Let me correct the other one. Alright, they seemingly don't want to agree. Let's extinguish the altitude alert. I want to see where we want to fly, how high. No, I was covering everything. Alright, so what I was doing, I was changing the QNH here. And I like that it shows me the exact number, so I do not have to guess. It's showing 920, so that looks okay. Actually, that looks a bit high. Let's check what happens when I hit the B52. That's a huge difference. Well, and we have the same on the other one, although the other one doesn't have this super nice readable scale. I just have to read here in the small window. Alright, this done. I also need our runway heading. So this is 328. 328. Oh, so we should have turned the other way on the pushback. No, never mind. We'll rectify this in a moment. I hope you're having fun. I hope your week is going great. Let me know all about it. And I need to improve my shoutout game. I'm always forgetting. So what I wanted to the shout that I wanted to do is Jesus F15. He came back to streaming today again, so you can check out, drop him a follow if you like. Very cool guy and has been helping me a lot with the streaming thing. There we go. I'll try to shout out all of you in chat in a moment. I'm just always forgetting this, so feel free to remind me. Alright, 328 was our heading. This is a lot of turning. Turning, so that's the OBS. So 330, 1, 2, 328. Cool, get the heading. 328, that's perfect. I'd also like to get the VR or something. Oh, there's the VR 117.2. I'll just set it up for reference. 1172. So go here, 117. So we should be seeing this VR on the nav 1. Perfect. And I have the bearing to the VR, so that's very nice. That's what I was looking for. So basically I will be able to tell which direction the airport is, shall anything go wrong. Okay, last thing, I wanted to see what was my cruising altitude that SimRiff suggested. 9,000, sounds okay to me, so I'll set this up. Go here, set 9,000 here. Also I can push this and now I can do by 100. Push it again, I change by 1000. So I think we're all set. Are we? Okay, let's taxi light on. I think we're ready. Waiting back for the IC to start all the shenanigans. Parking brake released. I'll add some power and turn it all the way to the right, so we need to turn around. Lord Linus, I see you there standing on the other ramp. I'm taxiing to runway 33 now. This is moving a bit too fast. Okay, I'll step on the brakes, get the tight turn here. Also realize the microphone cable is running through my leg at the moment. I'll try to... Okay, I think I need to stop. Stop the parking brakes and correct the cable situation. It's not going great. One moment. Alright, it's better now. Cool, let's taxi then. Didn't review the taxiway chart.
FBI, open up!
Oops. We're locked. The business locked. Thank you, Dayla. That's very nice. Thank you for the beats and the VI. It scared me a bit. A bit of a chill mood at the moment. I need a ton of left rudder because of the crosswind, I believe. Although my rudder hardly seems to have any effect, which is strange. I'll try to show this for you. The full left rudder, hardly any change. Full right rudder, hardly any change. That's interesting to say the least. I'm not sure why this is the case. Right, slowing down here. Plane doesn't want to cooperate today, so I need to use the brakes a lot, basically just taxing with the brakes. Right, let's stop here, set everything up. Parking brake set. Let's have a look here. What do we need? Landing lights on. Taxi light off. Auto ignition arm. What else? Seems to be okay. Auto tether is on. Nothing here. Recognition lights on. Strobe lights on. Still don't know what the recognition lights are, so we'll try to check. Stall warning, heat, pitot heat. Okay, that's here. We need to also get the cabin warm. That's important. Do we need these fuel pumps? No fuel transfer. I'm still not sure what's about that one. I need to read the manual, I believe. Flaps takeoff approach. Let's get all the heating here. I'll get the cabin lights to bright. I hope this will look a bit better in the cabin. Coffee off? No, never. Have you seen that? Coffee off. Coffee off. Is that normal Kinger equipment? I'm actually not sure. We need to check at some point. Right, I can't wait. I need to ask straight away. Cool, that is done. So now cabin should hopefully go to warm. We will keep it here. I think this will work. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. It's no fuel transfer. I still not completely sure how this is supposed to work. I think we simply have full tank, so the fuel is not going in. Maybe that's what's going on. Alright. I will just change the view on the Garmin. Everything is set, I believe. I will try to get the flight director on, maybe. No, we'll actually do it later. Alright. Working brake list. I'm still stepping on the brakes. Check the approach sector. No one there. Let's line up the runway. And the wind was 300, so from our left. At least that's what the metro was telling us. Let's see what the sim is telling us. (30027). Okay, perfect. Lord Linus. Oh, climbing like a rocket. I think that's the slew mode right there. Whoa. Alright, I'm ready. No, wait. I'll set the sounds up for you because it seems to be a bit too quiet. Let's check that first. Or is it? I think it's actually okay for you. Alright, I hope you can hear the sim over the music. Let me know how it works for you. Okay, takeoff power. Almost there. So I need to look here. Oh, where is it? Here on the torque to set it. Okay, I think it's okay. So don't go all the way to the red line, just slightly below the red line. And parking brake released. Still enjoying the livery? Yes, it's really nice. I like it. Okay, now I need a lot of right rudder, which is strange. I would need the left rudder if the wind is coming from the left. No, I would need the right rudder. Okay, so that's okay. I'm putting in the left aileron. We're 120. That's time to rotate. There's too much aileron, it seems. Positive climb, gear up. Also, I forgot the thing for you. Yeah, let's do it. Reducing power slightly. Oh, the torque went over 100. That's bad. using proper RPM. Flaps up, we keep the heading 3 to 8. Trim up. I will try to get the autopilot running. Also, I just intercepted the VR radial, so that will help us navigating here. Okay, let's see what the Garmin is saying. Alright, so this is the manual sequence, which means basically this is the radial. Greetings from Greenland, fly Greenland, thank you, and welcome to stream. We're flying in Toronto area. It's pretty fun. Right, I'll get the autopilot engaged. No, it's still having the same problem as it had the last time. See, it's not working right. I don't know why that is. I hope they fixed it, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Well. So there is heading mode here. And there is heading mode here. Okay, so that actually works. And we didn't have the heading annunciation last time. Vertical speed, so it shall keep the current vertical speed. Let's keep it for a moment. Well, there is no annunciation here, which is weird. And altitude select. We'll see how that works. Okay, so that is set. I fly the King Air real life, so if you have any questions, let me know. I have a ton of questions, but the Thrifty Steam guide is slightly different than mine. Yeah, I think the similarity is there. So one question I had is, what about this? Let me check. So if I go fuel settings, here auxiliary transfer override to auto, I on the ground was getting here no fuel transfer, and I wonder what that means. Also, do I need the fuel pumps for takeoff or not? I just didn't take the time to read about that in the manual. And the cabin is hot, but we need this for the instructor. Okay, let's try to get here. So this is suspended. I think we clicked now on the OBS. So you see there is this suspended flight plan message. I just click on the OBS and... does it work? Let's see, flight plan. No, yes, no, it should be direct status now. Let me think. Okay, I think it will not capture this altitude. Now I just put it into altitude mode, so that's not great. I want the vertical speed and altitude select, I believe. That's bad. I need now to go up a few clicks, so it should hopefully start climbing. Direct enter it. Yeah, I think I need to do that. How can I easily do that? Essos, welcome back. How was your stream? I was very happy to see you back in the game. Right, so this is here, that looks better. We can switch the CDI to get the GPS, it's actually there. And what? We can get nav here, so it should hopefully follow it. Big wheel, then D enter enter. Big wheel, then D enter enter. Huh, okay, I'll try it next time. I'll get the CDI to 090. I hope you can read that. It's pretty big for me, it's pretty small for you. Okay, we need to slow down a bit. Click the wheel before scrolling so it can highlight the flight plan legs. Oh, gotcha. Using this thing is a bit strange. Ah, that's what you mean. So now I go here, direct, and then enter, enter. Got it. Cool. The D is my favorite feature. Well, to be honest, when flying, I usually used it just like that. Is capturing the altitude? I think it is. Perfect. Get rid of this. See a bit more. Right, this is working. BRB, no problem. Because the fuel from aux tanks is transferred by multi-flow by the engine fuel pump. So when the engine stops, you will get no transfer light if there are any fuel in aux tanks. Okay, I assume this is also the case when the engine is, well, not at cruise power or just any power. I see. That's good to know. Just bring it to idle for a moment. Now it's still there. Okay. I think I understand. Thank you for that. Then I still don't know where to use the standby pumps. Is it normal JKs that I use them simply for takeoff and landing or whenever I have any problem? Or are they somehow related to this fuel transfer? Thank you for answering. I, to be honest, should have just checked this in the manual, but I like figuring this out in the sim by myself. It's funny playing the Sudoku game. Right, I'll slow down just a bit more. Actually, let's try to keep 200 knots. I wonder if that's even possible. Plane wants to fly. Standby pumps is only used in case of primary fuel pump fail. Oh, so I never use them actually. When I get fuel pressure master warning. Alright, so I do not need them for the takeoff and landing. Is that right? That's cool. Yeah, this plane's different than any general aviation aircraft I flew. Correct. Okay, thank you. Very nice. When you're flying the Kinger actually, is it in Greenland by any chance? No need for normal operations. Okay, that makes it easy. This plane is just a bit too easy, it seems. Oh, also I forgot the prop sync. Where was it now? I know it's somewhere. Oh, and I forgot to set this up. Actually, this seems to be fine. I can't remember where the prop sync is. Right, I need to set up the approach because it's coming up quickly. Procedure, pick one, select approach. Well, let's select arrival first. We need to press the button. No. Right, press again, the big knob. No? Alright, I'll go for the approach first. Procedure, select approach. I wanted ILS. Where is it? ILS 26. Oh, because it's the wrong airport. Oh no. Charlie Yankee Kilo Foxtrot. LS26, okay. And we want transition OMTET, I believe. Yes, so that's the one. It's transition OMTET here. Alright, let's activate. Get this. Okay, we just load it. It will simply activate once we... Oh no, I cannot hit the enter. try again. Enter, enter. Okay, let's hope it works. Let's have a look on the chart. It's not there. Great. ALS to 6 and OMTED. So seems there was some problem there. Yes, okay, now it's there. And I also need the arrival procedure. Select arrival. Oh, it doesn't have any. Oh, because there's no arrival. Oh, now I remember we had no arrivals there. Cool, so this should be fine. Okay, I think it's set up there. So we go to this point, then here, here. Ah, I see what's the problem. We have this guy here. I need to get rid of it. I think I go clear. Yes. All right, so now we got direct OMTED. Yeah, I did catch it. Perfect. Now this looks much better. As much as you can see on this super tiny screen. Okay, great. I mean, not great. Let's have a look. So here we start at 3000. So I can go down to 3000 now. So it will be a very fast descent. Right, let's try to do that. Vertical speed down, 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 down. Oh, come on. I think I know what the problem is. I forgot to first turn it to 3000. Okay, this is coming up very fast. Let's just get the ALS frequency. That's 110.7 and 115 for the DME. Oh, great. 1107. That's 1107 on NAV1. And final approach course is, let's have a look, 255. Okay, that's 255 cent on the CDI. I'll just keep it there. So my heading back is not synchronized. This is bad. And okay, my airspeed is somewhat okay. You are in flight idle now. Alright, and I need 1150 on the NAV2. 1150. How they transfer it? Oh, just here go to the app. Okay, it's NAV2 and we should be able to read this DME. Oh no, I clicked on the channel and now we are reading from the DME2. That's great. We have a lot of icing here. Perfect. Windshield de-ice. We'll get it to high now. Get probe de-ice. Oh, let's get all of them. Surface de-ice single. What's the other one? Brake de-ice. I'm actually guessing here. I don't know how to operate all of this. Altitude alert because we're 1000 to go. We should level off now at 3000. Okay, this is going good. Windshield anti-ice normal is sufficient at this point, okay. Well, the sim is a bit crazy about the ice, so you never know. Alright, I'll move it to normal then. Well, it went away, so I think we can just get this to off. Not you. And prop the ice to off as well. I think that's fine for now. Like Greenland, I hope you're having fun watching me do this. I've been flying G aircrafts in real life, but not the Kinger. We need to speed up just a bit, maybe not. Yeah, we need the windshield to normal. Let's keep it to normal. I'll get the surface going once and keep the prop on. High mod only hits a portion of the window, not the whole window. Oh, I see. That's interesting. So the portion of the window was very hot. And how does the heating work? Is it just air directed to the windshield? Because I do not see this electric heater that you have like in Seneca. I think this is the case. So normally I would read the manual if I was flying a real aircraft, but here, because it's the same, I like the guessing game. It's actually interesting. Yes, have heating element in the windows. Ah, okay, so they are just not displayed here, or not shown in the simulation. Alright, so this is where we are. We'll go to OMTED, then Libil, and turn the inbound at 3000, 6.7 from the DME on NAV2. We'll start descent, then the final approach fix is midway here at 4.2. That's interesting. Minima for us 12:55. Okay, the plane is turning. I'll slow it a bit. Okay, I think we're good. Oh boy, this is pretty fast with this plane. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay, this seems fine. 12:55 is what I need to remember. And misapproach, straight ahead, heading 255, expect vectors, cool. We do have engine anti-ice for landing as well, minor detail. Okay, don't think I understand, so do you just keep engine anti-ice for landing? Like always? But where's the engine anti-ice here? I think we'll need to check on the ground, because I'm running out of time. We have the prop de-ice. So I wonder what the brake de-ice is, like which brakes does the actual de-ice? What's the fuel vent? I have so many questions. It's an interesting aircraft, not gonna lie. Okay, it's turning final now. As soon as it turns, finishes the turn, Icy is back just in time. Icy, we are concluding the first flight. I wonder if Lord Linus is there. I sort of forgot about you. And also forgot about my landing lights, which means they're already on. That's perfect. Okay. This is good. I'll switch the CDI to nav and see if we have the localizer. Localizer seems to be not there. That's bad. Did I said correctly? 110.7, 110.7, that's the ILS. It should work. Alright, now we have it. So there is the glide slope indication, and Okay, so now what I need to do, it will be a bit crazy, I should have had my heading synchronized because we are not exactly on the localizer. So I need to go into heading mode. Just wait a moment and then go to the nav mode. I actually need to go to the approach mode because we are over the glide slope already. Okay, I think I'll disengage the autopilot and do this myself. Okay, speed check, gear down, flaps 1. And we see the runway, so that's great. Reverse not ready. I think I simply had below flight idle. That was the problem. Altitude alert, that's okay. Need to go to the right. We are on the glide slope now, slightly to the right. So what happened, I was behind on the autopilot mode. I couldn't get the automation to do what I wanted. So I just turned the autopilot off and continue manually. Speed check, flaps full. I believe that's a correct airspeed to do that. Fully fueled and ready to go. Oh boy. Perfect. Alright, final check. Landing gear 3 green. Prop forward. And that's pretty much it. Oh, it's a short runway, that's why I had the feeling I was too high, but while I was actually too low. Alright, 300 to go, we have runway in sight, we'll continue from here. I think we have wind from the right, yeah, that's matching with what we had previously. There are these super high killer trees on the short final. Seems a bit crazy with that. I now have right aileron, left rudder, so I do stay on the center line. Well, my nose is on the center line, but I do correct for the wind with the aileron. Precision height. Fantastic, it did set it for me. Well done, Garmin. Actually, I don't know how to set it manually here. We'll need to find out. Alright. Get this to flight idle. Wait for the touchdown. Well, maybe that was above flight idle. I think that was the problem. There's the touchdown. Go to the reverse. I think that's again... Oh no, no fuel transfer. Cool. Out of reverse. I see, so above... Oh, okay, so basically above flight idle this goes away. I go below flight idle, this pops up. Cool, this makes sense. Thank you for explaining that. I'm really happy now. Okay, flaps up. And we'll vacate in a moment. Okay, didn't turn out so bad, all things considered. I think we need vacate here to the left. There's no other taxiway in front of us. Let's vacate here. Please try to... Oh, that's another runway, which is used as a taxiway. And full to the right. I have a problem taxiing this aircraft. Don't mind me. Somehow the nose gear is not as effective as it should be. Maybe I just need to apply some pressure on it. There's icy. No, that's not icy. I'm not sure you're icy. I'll just do a pit stop somewhere over there. Okay, I think we'll stop here, then we'll be able to turn around. It's simulator thing with no transfer lights. It shouldn't come up when engines are running. Oh, interesting. So actually the developer of this add-on put a lot of effort to make everything work right, but as you can see, there's still some glitches. The external power is because there's a guy that just came here and connected the power, so don't worry about that. Also forgot all the light things. So landing lights off, strobe off, recognition off. Well, should have had taxi off, taxi on, and alternative now. Also, look who forgot about the transponder. That's great. We'll keep it on standby now. So why am I hearing the markers all the time? That's interesting. Okay, I think we'll get the music a bit quieter. I'm still not sure how it sounds for you, so I hope it's okay. Shall we get the sim a bit louder? I'll make it a bit louder. We'll see how this works. Let me know if anything is too loud or blaring in your ears. Also try to make the cabin not so hot. Okay, that's the first flight completed. We now need to get into the second flight. That was super fast. We are 1 hour and 10 minutes into the stream. They completed the first flight. Oh my. This plane is super fast. In that case, maybe we'll shut down the engines so we do not have them running. So I'll get the inverters off, generators off. What else do we need off? Auto feather, ignition arm. First fuel cutoff, then everything else. Really? This plane is completely opposite of what I know from generation aircraft. But should I disconnect the generators before turning it off? I think I should. First fuel cutoff, then prop feather. Okay, let's try that. And feather. Then generators and batteries. Got it. Whoa, I need parking brake. Oh, it's not the beacon, it's just identification of the ILS. Cool. For some reason the left fuel pressure is not coming up now, but I wonder this might be because we fiddled with some setting that I cannot change from here. Oh, we also got some failure here. Right panel lights. Okay, I think it's fine. I'll get the external power. Let's see if I got the prop right. Yay! Now with your advice this worked. So last time my props didn't feather. Now I understand why I need to feather them right away. There's icy. Cool. Actually probably should have gone on this line and turn around here. I'll do that next time when I have a chance. And we can get the beacon off. Okay, I think that's all right. And the heating off. All right, seems good. Let's get the next flight ready. Bear with me, I just need to get sim brief in place. Okay, I think it's there, so we'll go new flight. And Charlie Yankee Kilo Foxtrot. Am I right? I can see one circuit breaker popped out. Really? Yeah, it is. That's cool. Right, let's get it in. So what happens here is that we have a possibility to... this plane is blinking at me all the time. Also, I don't have the bleeds. Let's get the bleeds off. I somehow remember this pattern and I'm always trying to get back to it. So what happens, this plane, it has this global failure, right? And it lets you increase it, so it's much more often than normal. And not here. Detailed settings. It tells you mean time between failures for each thing. I can of course change that. So that's why I had all those things fail. I see your game is on point, just seeing that. Well done, well done. Oh, those are also functional. They probably won't be able to see them from here. Yeah, we have to move to the side or just hope we can see them. Okay, let's get this flight. I got wind shear. How come? Let's see what the next one is. Oh, I forgot to update this. So we are going from Charlie X-ray uniform, Charlie Yankee Kilo Foxtrot. Now we go... Oh no, I need to change this. Need to go to Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu, the 10th favorite. 10, get ready. Okay, and we have B350. That looks about right. Let's hit generate then. And I will disable the other route command. Okay, let me try to find it. I found it, I disabled it. It should be now, it should be red now. I can now go here and click the refresh route, and boom, you should have it in the chat. Works. 10, did you have any issue with the bot? I think no, it's just too good. Alright, this is settled. We can now load the flight in Volanta, so we will see the correct one in the top overlay. Actually, let's first review this flight. So that's what it looked like. This leg was because we were flying a manual vector and then we turned inbound Tetos. We managed to fill everything in time and we did the approach. It's pretty nice flight actually, pretty short, but well, very done, very well. This one shows minus 86, but we showed minus 210. So I think this is simply due to the sampling rate. Or maybe the runway is downhill, which I doubt. Okay, plan a flight, add route from SimBrief. And we have a new route on top. Now we need to go here, unload this. So Fly Greenland, if you don't know this service for flight simulation, but it gets you real Jepson data. It just has this note here on the bottom that it's only for flight simulation. And it costs 10 or 12 euro per month. So that's super good, I really like it. That's a very good deal. It's really nice, yes it is. Well, the biggest thing for me is that I have the real data, so even if I was doing the real flights, I could use this to prepare myself, then go to the flight school, get the real charts, just check if anything I remember is matching with the real charts, and I'm good. And the price is really good compared to, well, real service, because that's 10 times more, I believe. Alright, let's see what do we have here. To Olamo and to our destination. I need to set everything up, so one departure available for 2-6. Okay, that's again... Oh no, that's a super complicated one. I'm based in Nuuk. Cool. That's a nice part of the planet, to be honest. I have never ever been there, but anything I see from that those places. Looks just amazing. I don't remember them by heart, so I don't know which part it is. We can have a look. Oh, it's here. Whoa. Amazing. Hey, must be a lot of prawns living there and a lot of cons being far from the civilization, but the landscape must be pretty amazing. Okay, back to our flights. Let's select the approach. Localizer 26. As usual. It's really amazing and peaceful. Yeah, I believe. Just wonder what are the cons, because I live in a big city and I have all the nice services, but well, maybe living in a nice place is also great. I think we want to go through Algor here over the lake. I'll add this one and arrivals are actually, yeah, let's add this arrival, why not? Caxel 2. Alright, so that's what we'll be doing. Now this obviously doesn't come from the same brief because it's not there. I'm still not sure what's the best way to get the route for you. You'll get 2 of them. Why not? Just an abundance of information. Is the music okay? Is it too loud? Please let me know. I'm not really sure how it sounds for you. Okay, this is set. Now what I need is, well, let's see. Run a 2.6, so 2.55, that's what I need. 2.55, and do we have any VR here? Fortunately, it's not showing. Not showing here either. Okay, 2.55. Oh, this is fine. Okay. I think this thing was a bit quiet, but it's also quiet for me. Okay, I'll set this first because I like to have this set. So 255. 255 on the heading as well. Perfect. Now we can see the Garmin in all its glory. Like for me, it's this big, it's just in front of me. You can even see the pixels. And we ran into a bug earlier on. I wasn't able to hit the enter to load the approach. That's interesting. Let's see, flight plan, menu, delete, enter, sure. Okay. Fortunately you cannot see this, but using this requires a lot of trickery. Basically what you do is have to push this knob at the right time and then twist the big or the small knob. So I push the knob to get into the edit mode. Okay, Charlie Yankee, Kilo Foxtrot. Accept with enter. Then we are going to Olamo. Twist the small knob. I'm using the cheating mode, just entering this from the keyboard. Normally I would have to twist it. I can show you how this works. So twist one, and now we go Caxel. K-A. Oops. X-O. And you have to do this while flying the plane. Well, in the worst case, you're flying the plane manually and you're doing this as well. So yeah, just great. Okay, procedure, select. I want to select this arrival first. That's the wrong airport, so we need to go. Here we go. Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu. Oh, it froze. Let's wait a moment. Yeah, there we go. Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu. Oh, I cannot click you. Why? Now I can click you. Charlie Yankee Tango. Oops. Wasn't it? Huh. Charlie Yankee. Okay, so Yankee changes it. Great. Well, Charlie Yankee Tango and Zulu. Okay. We want localizer 26 and Algor. Load that, sure. Let's select the arrival as well. Runway 26, load. Okay, procedure, select departure. Select departure, there you go. Yankee Kilo Foxtrot 3, runway 26. Enter load, hide the flight plan. Go to the map view. I think this looks about right. Okay, I will not remember. I set this to track up last time. I now want to have north up because that's easier for looking if my route is what I want it to be or not. Perfect. That looks better. All right, this is all set then. All set, let's go. So we can get the external power off, we can get the beacon on. Like Greenland, I wonder, do you always cancel this master warning, master caution? Because I have a habit of cancelling it, but here it just pops out every other second, which is weird. Anyway, let's get this going. So we don't actually need anything for the startup, just get the starter. This plane is super nice. Okay, we're at 20. I'm moving the mixture to low idle. This is rolling, getting starter to off. Okay, left oil pressure disappeared. Sorry, right oil pressure, right fuel pressure. You can now unfeather the prop. Get the generator on. On and reset. Inverter on. Generator on. Yes, perfect. And I'll get the bleed on. Well, now I'll get the starter. Wonder if there's a position where we can see everything. Maybe like that? Well, no. Cannot see the starter. Alright, never mind. Get this starter. This is going up. 20. Condition lever is the right word. Okay, this is going up again. Get the starter to off. It's a bit hard to hit the switches, that's why my delays are longer than they should be. I'm not exactly sure when I should unfurl the probe, but I think as soon as the turbine goes somewhere close to this value. Started off at 50%, okay, I thought it should go off much earlier. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Alright, I'll remember. So, to be honest, you telling me what I did wrong, I have a much better chance remembering than just reading the manual for myself and not practicing it. Thank you. I really like this. Much appreciated. Okay, we have untethered the prop is rolling, we need the generator and reset it. Okay, inverter. I'll try to keep this in the center because I think when I do that you do not see it, yeah. So here's the inverter, and now we need the bleed. Okay, temperature is okay. I like this. It's LEDs here that say cabin temperature low and cabin temperature high. That's a very nice feature. You are welcome, you're doing good. Thank you. I've been flying, well, J aircrafts in real life, mostly Tecnams, 2002 and 2006, which is the twin. So they're much simpler, but also require some more steps. Alright, now I'm just looking here at my cheat sheet. Auto feather is still off, so we get this to arm. This ignition, do we just get it right before takeoff, or do I get it on now? Actually, I think you would get it on now. That's my wild guess. ECS environmental control system to auto. Okay, let's check that. It has been to auto, or is that the wrong thing? That's cabin temperature. Ah, so I need to find it actually. You set the auto ignition on lineup, but you can just turn them on arm. Got it. And do you keep this on for the whole flight? Or do you turn it off after takeoff? Opos, thank you for the follow. Very nice to see you. Welcome. Alright, we are getting the plane running. That's our plane. There's the menace. Until landing, we set the auto ignition off. Okay, so it's got it. Just precaution. Now, do I need to set the cabin altitude? I think I had this set from the previous flight. So let's set what we need. Check what we need for this flight. 7,000. I think I also forget to turn off these ones after shutdown. I'll need to remember next time. Do we have cockpit voice recorder? That's nice. Okay, so everything looks okay. We're at the taxi. Scene froze, don't worry. It unfroze now. Okay. Oh, I also need to set the trim. I think somewhere around 0 is okay. That's another wide guess. Ice protection, we use 7 standard. I am not sure what you mean. Ice protection, we use 7 standard. There is the ice protection. Fuel vents, windshield normal, pitot heat, and stall warning. Okay. Fuel vents, stall, pitot. Fuel vents actually make sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And this to normal. Okay. And proof if there's any icing. Cool. Somehow near explaining this, it makes more sense than I'm just reading the checklist or manual. Okay. I think everyone is bored to death, so we can go on taxi. Taxi lights on. No, it's not on. Now it's on. Did you put the windshield LTIs off? I did put it to... Oh, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing. Parking brake off. Let's roll. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, now that you've explained everything, it makes much more sense. I was just guessing previously. Okay, now it's rolling. And on ground, can I go to the ground fine? I think I can. That sort of makes sense. Here's Icy. Alright, let's go on taxi. The sim is freezing every now and then. I do not bother checking why that is. I just leave it with that. Okay, now we can taxi, no problem. I think we're simply too fast. I think I saw Icy going through us. Okay, I still had some problems. I said, this is not a race. This is not a race. You can wait a moment. You will be fine. So let's put the Icy alarm. Hey, you just took off from taxiway. That's not allowed. Now we'll not be climbing 3000, we'll be climbing 7000. I see the alarm as well. Thank you for the reminder. As you can see, my flows are all over the place. But sooner or later, when something is wrong, I realize and then I correct it, unless it's way too late, and then I just have to take over manually. I see, this is looking bad. You have a very small chances of recovering. They're drastically going to zero, now below zero. Well, I think you'll spend a while there. Poor Icy. I'll hit the B again for the QNH. We need to brake here, so the brakes are not super effective, which is fine. So we can put out... yeah, of course. The worst thing is if you have this preset altitude at something that will interfere with your flight, and that's causing problems. Alright, let's stop here. I'll just hit the brakes. I am not bothering about any checks that we should do yet. Maybe we'll get to this at some point. So let's see. Auto ignition is armed, auto feder is armed. Let's get this prop de-ice. Also, what's the brake de-ice? That's one bit that I still don't understand. Which brake is it de-icing? I think we do not have any spoilers. You can send direct bleeder to the brakes. Okay. Interesting. But why would anyone do that? Why do you get them warm? Okay, taxi light off, now landing lights on. Let's check these recognition lights. I want to know. Oh, it's here. Cool. Hey, we'll keep it on. Let's get everyone scared. And the tail flat. It's probably here. It's just not very lit during daytime. Okay, flaps, takeoff and approach. And I think we're ready. Oh, also transponder alt. Alright, let's do that. Releasing the brakes, adding some power. I'll actually go to the flight idle here. Maybe that's not the greatest idea. Plane is moving super fast. Right, I'll try to keep the center line today. Wind should be from the right. Get this take of power. Need a lot of left rudder. I'll put some right aileron in straight away. Okay, I'll rotate now and we'll accelerate to the blue line in just a moment. There's blue line, we can climb away. Positive right, gear up. Trimming back. Reduce the power a bit. And flaps up. Okay, let's see if I can turn on this autopilot now and whether it will work. Also need the CDI to the GPS. That's autopilot on. But the flight director is not having a good day here, so let's try to give it. Go to nav. And vertical speed. Let's see what happens. I need to zoom in a lot. Select climb mode. Really? Do that. Climb sounds better. Oh, now it looks good. Altitude armed. I wonder how the climb mode works. I never read any description of what it's actually doing. Okay. Okay, so we are doing good here. I think that's how it's supposed to be. We'll double check it in a second. We'll climb with 160 and through level 100 and 140 altitude 200, 130. Awesome. Thank you. That's pretty smart actually. Alright, let's check here. Okay, so it didn't do what it was supposed to do. I think this GPS is simply not capable. I think what it has like some point here and then just goes direct something. Interesting. What's it doing? 190 magnetic. Actually 200 now. Okay, so we smashed this pretty hard. Okay, so we're basically following this heading that we had here. Cool. Now we can go direct the next one. So I press this knob, rotate the big knob to get to Olamo. Direct, enter. 1000 to go. I think if I would level off like that, I would go to the vertical speed and make it so that the last 1000 goes. Overhead panel, master panel lights on. Oh, I actually never went here yet. This is how we do it. Thank you. Yeah, now that reads a lot better. That's a huge difference. Okay. We are 7000 direct to Olamo. That seems okay. Looks good here. Perfect. And we can reduce the power a bit. I'm guessing again, so I think these settings will work. 60, well, 65 on the torque and 17 on the RPM. Okay, need my heading synchronized, so I'll twist it until we have the right one. And then we also need the CDI because that's coming from the GPS. Cool. It's hard to tell if we have any ice here. Props and con. Yeah, but I forgot where it is. That's the problem. Oh, it's here. All right, next to this thing. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having fun. Many people don't like backseat gaming, but I enjoy it. Well, if I do everything perfectly, you will have no reason to tell me I did something wrong, so that's an opportunity for me to learn. This is how it works for me. 210 knots indicated, 264 knots ground speed. Landing lights off. Yes, should have done it on the flaps. This plane is a bit intimidating, so I am forgetting everything. Oh, actually in the GE planes I have been forgetting everything lately as well, so seems to be my problem now. We need to get this practiced. I normally do all the lights as soon as I do flaps up, but here, because I'm fighting with everything, I didn't do that. I will run this de-ice. Let's just have a look there. Oh no, it froze. It will unfreeze. Yeah, there we go. I don't think we see any ice here. Surely maybe we do. No, we don't. It's just in the cabin. Let's run this de-ice and we'll see how it works after. Go single. I think the boots are not animated here. I don't know if we have the icing model just showing up. Anyway, get ready for the next thing when I still have some time. There isn't much time actually, so we're here direct to Lamo, then we go direct to Caxhole, do this arrival. Let's have a look then. Okay, just heading distance. Descent 5,000 at Lard. And then we go between 2,000 and 3,000 at Lennox. No, we go to Algur, sorry. So 5,000 at Lard and then 2,000 at Algur. And then from there, go localizer 26. That's 11015. We need to set this up. Let's do that. One 1015. That's already active. I'll get it also on enough to. We already had it. Is it the same frequency that we had on the other one? That's interesting. I remember the game also had a problem not giving us the DME readouts, so this might be a bit of a problem. And here also the DME is not collocated with the localizer, as far as I remember. It says course offset 3 degrees, and that's 3 to the left if I remember correctly. Let's see. It's 265 on the final approach course, and runway is 262. 265, 262. Okay, so that's offset to the left. We'll see the runway, well, basically on the left. Alright, so we go to Vipri, that's 10 miles, descent 1500, to Rabix 3.8, then we go down to 1220, and then down to the MDA. Actually we can do this, just the step downs. We'll see how this goes. And minimum for us 720. 720 is what I need to remember. And heading 265. I will need to set it quickly once we get there. 265. I think everyone's not showing you everything while it's talking about it. Alright. Caxhole, Dialect Large 5000, then Algur 2000. Then we go Omtex, Vipri 1500, Rabix, then down 1220, and then down to MDA, which is 720. I'll leave this like that so I can see all the information I need. I think that's okay. He can get back to the plane. Let's have a look. 31 miles to go. That's 7 minutes. Cool. Do we have any active failures? No. I think I'll just reduce those times. I do not want the failures all too much, but you can also always fail the engine. This is active. And then that's a good question. Can this autopilot handle a failed engine or no? Because in a lot of GA aircraft it cannot, and you just have to fly manually as soon as any engine fails. Yes, the autopilot can handle engine failure. Alright, so this plane is basically easy mode. Well, I know it isn't, but a lot of features here make it way easier than in a smaller GA planes that I have been flying. That's our heading. Direct track is 1 of 5. I'll also set it. Okay, that's the same one. 1 of 5. I'm not sure how well you can see here, but the heading back is this white thing. It's a bit weird, it's a bit hard to see. The CDI is obviously the big yellow thing. And we have a red arrow pointing just direct anything that we have set up. I think right now I'm not sure what it's pointing at. I think it's just pointing straight up because it's going from the GPS. Okay, it's 11015, and that's showing the ILS, which doesn't have... I think the game has a problem, because if you look here, the ILS is at India Charlie Romeo, and the DME, no, the localizer is India Tango Zulu. So that's what we are showing in the game in here. Oh, so we can actually fly the ILS here. I never realized there's ILS. Wait, I'm super confused. Okay, so that's the ILS, India Charlie Romeo, and the localizer DME is same frequency, but it's India Tango Zulu. Alright, so maybe that's what's causing all the problems here. No, this ILS, I think it's... I'm super confused now. Is this actual ILS or is it just localizer? Now we're reading the localizer anyway. And this is localizer approach, so there is no ILS, it's only localizer. Okay, so they're saying this is the localizer and this is the DME, which have the same frequency but different identifiers, and they are not collocated, which is a bit strange. Alright, so let's check the MIS approach. Climb to 800, heading 265, the same heading, then left turn to 1600, direct Mulset, shuttle to 2000 before proceeding on course. Oh, so if we don't get to 2000, we need to climb in holding up to 2000. That's cool. Alright, I'll keep it like that. I have all the information I need. Let's have a look. So we passed Olamo, we're inbound Caxhall. And we'll do this sharp turn over there. That's not fun. Do we have the sharp turn here as well? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's have a look outside. I hope the sim audio volume is okay now. Should be fine. There's Icy. Welcome, Icy. 270 knots ground speed, that's a lot. And indicated is 215 knots. I do not have true airspeed readout here. I could calculate it, but my calculator is over there. Actually we can do that maybe. Long, yeah, I can get the Celsius here. Let me try to calculate it. Alright, so we have the E6B online here. We can go to the true airspeed. Indicated altitude is 7,000. Altimeter setting, I'll get it in a second. We have minus 12 degrees Celsius. Altimeter is 2954. And we are 115, I believe. So that's... no, 215. I'm used to the 100 range. Airspeed is only a bit higher, 230. Cool, it's nice to know. I think you accidentally selected F on temperature. No, I switched it there. I was clicking this a lot of times. So we have minus 12 centigrade and 9F, which I don't know how much it is. Oh, did I? I think you're right. It's not the one, that's the one. Oh yeah, I did. You're right. Thank you, I didn't notice. I was just sure it's in Fahrenheit. So 235, okay. That's a lot. You're spot on with not seeing all these tiny things. Well done. Alright, we are turning inbound larger, which means we can go down to 5,000. Let's have a look. Yeah, 5,000 here. Alright, so first 5,000 on the selector. And now I think the descent will do. Is that the way? I think it will keep 2,000 until... well, even more. Alright, so I want to go to vertical speed and go... wait, not this way. Minus 1,000 feet per minute. It'll be hard because I have to look the other place where I'm clicking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's good. Do we have this altitude pre-select? No. Also, I should reduce our power. I'll go to flight idle and prop forward. 1,000 to go. I think we'll not capture this altitude. I'm slightly worried about that. Should this be altitude cell? Still not showing anything here. Okay, it went to alt capture. And boom. Alright, that's good. Next we'll go to 2000 after larder. So I don't remember if we need to activate the approach. Activate vectors to final activate approach. I think you need to activate the approach at some point. After we pass large, I'll activate the approach. Okay, adding some power now. I would like to keep this airspeed actually good. So I have more time to think what's going on because we are not flying like a rocket. And maybe we can also go mist, do mist approach, and yeah, I think I'll do that. We'll get 2 approaches for the price of 1, less the fuel that we burn. Okay, I want a bit faster. I want 180 knots. So torque 50% should do that. We have prop forward. Maybe that's not the best prop setting just yet. I'll keep it. We're pretty close to landing. Okay, I'll get also everything else ready. So landing lights on. Auto ignition. Well, should have disabled it, so it's armed now. I think that's all. When do I get the prop sync on? I think maybe just on the final. Prop sync off. I think on final we'll get this off. I can see all the lights just hitting this, and it's lighting up everything except the autopilot. Oh, here's where I set the decision height. We do not have the decision height here, so well, let's keep it at 0. Okay, turning now, we can go down to 1000. I'll go vertical speed and down. It should be about 10. I need to count the clicks, but it's not super easy for me. I think we need 5 more clicks. Oh, reduce the speed and now go activate the approach. So procedure, activate approach, enter. Let's see how this works. I think I'll need to apply the approach manually because there's no way to tell the autopilot what I want to do. I think Icy can do this in his Airbus, but not me. There's Icy taking a swim as usual. That's just what he does. And we need to descend more, so I'll go flight idle. Not working. Okay. Fighting 40 knot gust here. Cool. Speed check gear down. I'll check the flaps. Okay. Speed check, flaps approach. Fake apocalyptic scenario. Got it. We are a bit high. That's okay. Because we should be above 2000 here, and then we need to be at, well, 2000 at V3. Thousand to go. Now it's going down really fast. I think I'll just disengage this autopilot. We'll try the autopilot things at the big Toronto because it should be a bit easier there. Alright. I'll disengage the autopilot, switch the CDI to localizer, and hope it works. I should have set to 265. Let's do that. 265 is set. Right, so now I'm looking here on the Garmin and on the localizer. Our speed is way too low, so I need to add more power. And we need to go up. We need to be at 2000. So I dropped the gear and flaps there to slow down. Now it's kicking me because we are way too slow. Anyhow, and the DME readout is not working, neither on nav 1 nor on nav 2, so I'll need to think how to deal with that. Thank you, Dan. We are doing great. I'll start turning now slowly, just looking here at the Garmin. Well, we actually still have some time. It's 1 mile to go. So I think we'll cut the corner here and make it easier on the intercept for the localizer. Then we're flying your favorite approach with the chimney that you never see. And we have the slides on. Do. I think it's better now. Okay, we're too high now. Speed is somewhat okay. Localizer alive. What's chimney? There's actually 2 of them as well. There. And also in the scenery each one is rendered 2 times because I have the add-on pack. So there's actually 4 of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them. See, number 1, number 2. That's actually looking pretty nice. Let's make a screenshot there. Alright. We can now descend 1500. What a beautiful approach. Yeah, you love it. We'll hit the B just to make sure we have the correct QNH. It changed a lot. That's interesting. Butter this captain. Well, we'll see. These fines. Okay, let's actually set 1500 here. I think we have a crosswind. Yeah, the wind is right, 300. So we need some wind correction. Okay, keeps altitude. This plane is flying very well. I think I can recommend it. I like the speed. Okay, now our correction is too high. And I believe we can be deflected up to half dot or half scale basically. Let's try to do that and see how close we get to this chimney. Vex, seal of Vex approval. Yeah, that many things got my seal of approval, so don't get too enthusiastic and buy everything. Think thoroughly before we buy anything. Okay, we're getting close to Rabix and then we can descend 1220. So we are allowed to be, well, we're not allowed to be more than half scale deflection on the approach, I believe. So let's see. I will on purpose go half scale here and we'll see how close we get to this chimney. Also, we're 100 feet high. Well, this is super close. Or maybe it's just has the appearance. Okay, Rabix 1220, XCDEC 720. Also, I think my trim is pretty much perfect now with the Spud Next. I actually had to buy it today because I forgot my trial ran out. Well, what's chimney? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're also 100 feet low. Don't worry about that. Oh boy. Love the misty weather. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, we're at XCDEC, so now we can descend. 1220. Speed check, flaps full. Okay. Final check, landing gear triggering, prop forward. That's pretty much it. And we have runway inside, so we can land from here. Also, I was planning to do the go around here, but I already forgot the procedure. So yeah, I'll read it as we go. Remember, it was heading 265 until 800, then turn left, direct the next point, and climbing something else. Now we got too low. Yeah, this wind is brutal here. Let's try to make a side slip here. So I have left rudder input and right aileron to basically keep it on the center line. The guy in front of us is definitely showing us there is a problem with the wind. Boom. And we're going around. Flaps approach, positive climb, gear up. 265 until 800. Was that the case? Don't remember anymore. Now turning left, unsuspend the missed approach and direct moveset. Cool. I got the Phoenix glitch. Can definitely tell he's another scenery worth the dollars. It wasn't super expensive, but it's really good. I like it. And the Microsoft scenery for this airport had a lot of problems. Okay, turn the CDI, well, turn the OBS so that we have, and we're at 2000, so level up here. Flaps up, landing lights off, auto ignition off. I think we're good. Flaps up, yeah, I realized I forgot all the things because I was worried for where we need to go. But I think that was a good call to worry about that first because that was very tight. Thank you for being so thorough about it. Are you flying a lot? Or just because you are so proficient you remember all those things like second nature? I seem to forget all the time. Okay, 205 on the OBS. That's 205. Alright, that makes sense now. We just leave the auto ignition on. Okay, for the whole flight? Yeah, that makes sense because why? I don't think there is any reason to not have it. Okay, I'll try to get the autopilot on. So it's autopilot on. I want the nav and I want the alt, but I need 2000. Let's see how this works. Not great. Okay, nav is keeping up. The 2000 is keeping up because we are too high, so I'll put it in descent, or I need to go vertical speed. Some descent. Don't think I need to hit this altitude selector, it's not doing anything at this point. Because if the engine gets a flame out when the torque is below sudden level, the auto ignition kicks in to try to light up the engine again. Alright, so there is a reason to keep it on. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We want it done. Now I understand. Thank you. Alright. We'll do at least one loop of holding there, so let's have a look. Well, now it's easy to figure out what holding entry we need, so that's direct entry. 270 is the inbound. Let's have a look here. 270 left turns. So I put my thumb over here and draw this imaginary line. And now 270 is in the direct sector. I think most of you don't know how to do that, so I will try to draw it. Also, we'll slow down a bit, so we have more time. Oh, there's only 1 minute to go. I can do that. Alright, so here's our good friend Paint. Then what you do is you put your thumb here on the left, is here, and measure 20 degrees up. So 20 degrees up is somewhere here, and then you draw a line. So you need a line straight through the center, 20 degree off, boom, and then draw one more line from the center all the way down. And now look at your inbound heading, which is 270. And you have the sectors here, so this sector is direct for the left turns. So remember, because these are left turns, I put my thumb on the left. This is direct, this is parallel, I think. And this is offset. Am I right, or did I do this wrong? Did I do this wrong? EOD, well. Let me think for a second. So parallel is basically from here, and it's the wider one, and then offset here. Yeah, offset is narrower. I think I got it right, but I'm not 100% sure if the parallel and offset are correct. I think they are. Alright, we are over the point, so we need to turn now. I will go to... Oh, it's actually going there. Oh, nice. Will it actually hold automatically? I didn't know it can do that. Let's see if it works. Alright, we have some help here, and the parallel is the bigger sector, the offset, also called teardrop, is the smaller sector. So I did remember that correctly. Alright. Let's see how this holding is doing. This plane is super nice to fly, I really like it. Let's check how slow it goes in the ground idle. Also, is the ground idle here, or is it here in the lift position? It might actually be here in the lift position. Because when I go to the ground fine, I think it also goes to the lift. Alright, it is in the hold. I think it will just keep holding for us, that's super nice. Which means you can then enter the approach. Let's have a look, we'll do procedure. Select approach. Localizer to 6 again. And it just lets us activate. No. Alright, it doesn't let us select it, only activate. Oh, and we went too slow, so it can go really slow on the flight idle. That's good to know. In the real plane, on flight idle, you need to lift it to go down to ground fine and lift again to reverse. Yes, I understand that. It's just I don't really know where the flight idle is. Let me try to show you. So I think flight idle is here when it's just over the lift, like here. Because that's where I have before the reverse. So I think this is flight idle, or is this flight idle? I'm not convinced either way. Yeah, no reveal of flight idle. Problem is I do not have the stop on my throttle, so I sort of need to remember the position myself. Otherwise, well, just need to look down. Let's see how this is doing. It looks difficult to see in the sim. Yeah, it is. Don't worry. We're fine. Not a big deal here. No engine that we can damage. Well, in the real aircraft you will feel the stop, so we cannot really go beyond that. That's fine. We can unsuspend it there, that's interesting, but I do want to fill in the procedure and it doesn't let me do that, so that's interesting. Just activate the approach, see what it does now. I think it's confused, doesn't know where to go. That's great. Okay, let's turn right then. I'll go heading mode. I forgot to set the heading first. I want to turn right actually, because that's the closer way. Or no, let's go left. So we stay on the safe side of the holding. So I find it a bit easier to first learn to fly the aircraft manually than try to use the automation, because I already know what to expect. I'm trying to convince everyone to do. Let's see here. 061 is the direct track, so I'll set this on the OBS. (061) and we'll go heading as 061 as well. Or maybe we'll get a bit more and then let it intercept. I think that's a better idea. I wonder what happened to Icy. Icy is nowhere to be seen. Okay, now we'll go to the nav mode so that it will intercept this leg. Alright, this is looking great. I'm looking at this approach and it looks pretty crazy. So basically we should in theory be able to get this descent rate at 3 to 1. Well, I think the step downs work for us because that's easier. And also this distance between Rabix and SeaDek is really short. And there's almost 300 feet to descend. I'll focus now and try to hit this 1220 before we pass SeaDek. This should be a bit better then. Let's see how it's doing. Alright, we are still on this intercept course. I wonder if we are now flying still the heading or it will not follow the heading. It does follow the heading. Okay, so we are in the heading mode, but the nav mode is sort of engaged. This indicator is a bit weird. Is the sim okay now or is it too loud? Are you using VNAV? No, not really. Why use VNAV? It's difficult. To be honest, when I get comfortable with doing what I'm doing now, I can go to the VNAV. It's green on the HSI. You know what? I think I'm not sure if it simply has a way to change that, but you're right. It is green on the HSI. I never noticed it is even there. We also have this, so maybe this is the VNAV. I wondered what that is. So no, it does GPS approach. No idea. But no, we are not using the VNAV, at least not intentionally. Right, let's see if it captures. You might select VNAV on autopilot panel. Oh, I see. But then I would probably need to tell it, and I didn't bother to do that, what it's supposed to do. Oh, deselect on the panel. I don't know if you have it selected. Let's check in a second. Okay, it's intercepting the nav, so that's good. It's not there. Yeah, this might be different than the real plane. That's also where my idea comes from, that first try to learn it manually, then start adding the modes from the easiest to the more sophisticated. Because if I don't know the plane and I'm trying to use the autopilot, I'm just fighting everything, and now I know how to fly the plane, so I'm just fighting the autopilot. Well, sort of no. Better than the last time. Alright, inbound Algor, and then we to the approach. That's great. Yeah. You know, in real aircraft you're supposed to be able to fly it manually, whatever happens, so it's a good idea to first learn it, then you know what to expect from the automation. Otherwise, is the automation driving you, while it should be you driving the automation. This is how I do that. Most simmers do it opposite way, and that's also fine because they can learn easy peasy how to fly in the plane and then get to the more difficult part maybe, but I like to get this more difficult part first. Now we are going so slow. Go faster. So I wonder what power settings do you use for climb, descent and cruise? It's normal to learn from the basic flying skills. Yeah, that's how we do it in the training. Even in the instrument rating training I had, first I had to fly everything manually, and then we started adding automation, because I knew what to expect the automation to do. Alright. We are basically on the approach, so I'll get the landing lights on already, so that we are ready. I did accelerate here, so let's slow down now. We'll try to go to this flight idle. I think this flight idle here. That just popped out because I went below flight idle. Slowing, slowing, slowing. I will get flaps 1 so that we can fly slower. Right, we are in the nav mode, so it will do it for us. But then before VPRE I will disengage the autopilot and fly it manually. Or actually, maybe we can try to fly it with the autopilot all the way down. This should be cool. Let's do that. I'll keep it in nav mode, but then I do not have the localizer reading. I will have the localizer on the nav too, so we can do that. Perfect. Exactly. Yes. I am not convinced if I want to do it manually or with the autopilot. Let's try. Let's try manually, because I know I will be fighting the autopilot. In the real plane, I would be able to put my hand here and just control this vertical speed, but here I have to look around. It's a bit cumbersome. Alright, we're almost there. I will disengage the autopilot. The speed looks okay for me. Let's fly it from here. Okay. So I will switch the CDI to localizer, and we need 265, 265. Turning, 270, 265. Okay, that is set. Double check. Yes, that is 265. Okay. I can go now 45 degrees to intercept that. Localizer is alive. Airspeed's okay. It's alive? Barely. I'm not sure actually. Let's keep it like that. No, it wasn't alive. Now it's alive. Sometimes the CDI stands in default position after the dot, sometimes before, so that depends on the instrument. That's why I wasn't sure. Now it's definitely alive. Capture it, and we can go down 1500. Our ground altitude is 2000, so I'll keep it here. I'm also twisting the heading so that it's on the correct heading. Okay, now we're good. 1500, stop the descent. 160 knots, so that's pretty much okay. At least for now. I'll try to slow down to the blue line as soon as we hit the next point. Need some correction to the right, go a bit up, we are 100 below. Okay, 1500, there's the chimney. And the photogrammetry looks really great. I did reduce my distance to 100%, and maybe that helped with the FPS. I think there was also some problem with the sim because the FPS were tanking all the time. Now it's actually pretty good. Right, this approach now is looking way better, at least so far. We do not have the DME readouts, unfortunately, because, well, the sim has a problem with that. So what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the points here on the Garmin. And I remember for the previous approach what we should be doing. So 1500 until Rabix, then go down 1220, and after Xidex 720, which is our MDA. There's the chimney. This chimney is scaring me always. Well, it is super scary. Localizer is a bit to the right. We are 0.4 mile to Ravix. Okay, we can go down 1220 now. Gear down. Nice holding altitude. Yeah, this time. To be honest, we always have a problem with that, but this plane seems to be way easier to fly that, because a lot of planes in the sim, they are not great to hold altitude. Okay, and we are at Xidec, so we can go down to 720. We are off the localizer. Flaps full. Let's see how it works now. Okay, I think we can align with the runway now. Yay, we have the predictions. So we can hit exclamation mark predict in the chat, and then whoever gets the best landing, the closest landing rate to mine, will be announced the winner and get all the glory. Just remember that we are measuring, how to call that, ground normal speed, so it cannot go below 0, because it takes into account the runway slope basically. Okay, we are low. I need left rudder, right aileron. Try to get a bit, just a bit up. Okay, it's red and white. Try to get this descent now. Slow down. There's another question they have. In the flare, can we go to ground idle in flare, or do we need to go to flight idle? Tonk. Cars will tank it, don't worry. They're super fast anyway. Okay, that's tanked, reverse. I think we can just taxi back and get to this taxiway. Let's see how it works. Flaps up. Auto ignition no longer needed. Okay, that's a bad idea. That's a super bad idea. Oh no. Alright. One thing I learned the hard way, you cannot hit the brakes when you are going back, because you will probably flip over. So I did that power there to stop it. Only go below flight altitude when you touch them. Got it. I need to get some idea how to get to flight altitude when I cannot look down. How are we doing time-wise? 2:35. Okay, so we'll just go to the runway end, and then we'll continue to Toronto. Big Toronto International. Okay. Try to focus here on the taxi because this plane doesn't really want to follow my rudder inputs. Which is a bit strange because I think it has a wheel that's turning whenever I'm using the inputs. Right, we'll stop here. Oh, barely. Okay, we stopped. Parking brake set. Let me think. I forgot all the things. So landing lights off, taxi light on, strobe off. Okay, that's good. Let's try to get the next flight now. What do we need? Go to new flight here. Charlie Yankee Tango Zulu. I think I know them by heart now. Charlie Yankee Zulu. B330. Oh, okay. Okay, that's okay. And generate. It's a bit botched, but don't worry about it. We'll correct it in... Well, we'll just fly the vectors, like similar to what we had last time. So we'll take off, go right, vector here, and then go on the final, land in Toronto. Oh, look, we also have the meter here. That's fantastic. And the altitude. Looks great. And I think we'll go to 3000. So let's do that quickly. This should be loaded. Oh, that's our previous flight. Looks pretty nice, actually. Okay, so that looks good. Let's get the new flight. So I think I need to go to... How do I do that? End flight. Start a new flight. Add flight plan. Sim brief. There we go. That's imported. Now we go to Navigraph. Unload, import, sim brief. Get the latest one. Is there any departure that we want? Let's have a look. I think we had last time this one. That's what the controller gave us. Actually, we can do that. Yeah, that looks great. So we'll go here over the lake, Duff Sea, and then for the approach. I like it. Island 1 departure. So we take off 800 feet, then turn right to Amdos, and then heading 150. Okay. Approach is available, so ILS 2 for left. Let's have a look. Alright, we'll take the long one through Cetra. Is there any arrival? No, I think we're too close for the arrivals. Switching to no arrival. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Less? No. So we'll end here, go Duff Sea. Okay, I think this looks okay for now. So, no arrival. Alright, that's the route. So it would be nice if we could choose this already in SimBrief, and then SimBrief would get you the full route. That would be super cool. Okay, I can get the new route for you. So that's the one from SimBrief, and boom, we have the new one. Perfect. Works great. Let's see. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's just program this and off we go. That's a huge Garmin for you. Looks fantastic. Alright, flight plan, menu, delete flight plan, enter, sure, go ahead. Press the knob, twist the small knob, Charlie, Yankee, Tango, Zulu. Accept with the enter. Then we go Duff Sea. So twist it, Duff Sea. Set with enter. That's pretty much it. Now procedure, select departure, enter, Island 1, runway 26, load. Procedures, no arrival, select approach, enter ILS. Here's the catch. Need to go with the big knob and select Charlie Yankee Zulu. Charlie Yankee Zulu. Okay. go with the big knob, select ILS 2 for left, enter, etc. Load, sure. Alright, this should be good now. Let's have a look. To flight plan view. Okay, departure, direct DAFs, etc. And we're ready. Alright, looks great. That was super quick. I think I'm getting better and better on this. We also need our runway heading, so let's have a quick look here. Runway heading is 262. I'll just set it 262. I get descend on the heading, and we're good to go. No, we're not good to go. We want also our altitude. Let's have a look. Max 210 knots, that's a thing to remember. What altitude do we want? I think 3000 will do. Let's maybe keep 5000 because the MSA is 3100. Or do we just go 4000? 4000 this. Alright, I'll keep this up for myself so I can watch this. 4000. Okay. Anyone here? So Icy still around? I think Icy went for a swim as usual. Also, there's a lot of these boys here. That looks nice. And the city in the distance. I think maybe some of those models, they come from the scenery that I have, and that's why it looks so good. Icy is there with the S. Cool. That photogrammetry right there is not looking great. Anyway, don't worry. Is the music okay? Is the sim sound okay? I hope it is. Droopy buildings, yeah, the Langoliers. Alright, I'm ready. Let me think. Flaps, takeoff approach. Fuel, we have plenty. Let's see the auxiliary. I think it simply it was getting from the auxiliary, pumping it to the main tank, and now it's just getting from the main tank. That's nice. Reverse not ready. Okay, that's fine because we're in ground idle. I think. Landing lights on, strobe on, recognition on, auto ignition armed, auto feather is armed. I think I'm happy here. And all the anti-ice that we need is on. Right, let's do that. Now on the approach. Parking brake released. Add some power. Let's roll. I'll step on the runway here. Try to have a look again. Where is the flight idle? I need to get some feel for it simply. The flight idle is here. Okay, that's a bit hard to feel, to be honest, where it is exactly. I'll need to figure out some way to do that. There's Icy. Alright, Icy. We played the chicken game. I got it. Oh, you started first. We'll just squeeze under you. Boom, here comes Icy. Welcome. A lot of left rudder. Need more power. Some right aileron. 120, rotate. We are flying. Positive climb, gear up. Reduce the power a bit. Flaps up. Landing lights off. Recognition lights off. That's it. Continue the climb. 800. Well, not 800 yet. 800. Now we can go direct. I forgot to set the altitude. Okay, I'll deal with it in a moment. That's why I should set it before the flight. Alright, so here flying it manually actually made it easier because I didn't have to fight the autopilot trying to engage all the modes where I had so little time. 1000 to go, we'll slow down. Also reduce the power. I'll need to check those tables for climb and cruise power because it's definitely in the manual. Also get the CDI from the GPS on our view and set it to 150. There we go. That's 4000 level off. Now that we have the difficult part behind us, I can go and slowly engage the autopilot. Try to trim it first. I see, I saw you. I saw you. Nice, nice. Also nice clouds. It's pretty cool. Alright, let me try to engage this autopilot. Pilot engaged. We'll go to nav and altitude. Let's see if that works. I think it works. That's great. So we'll go to Mansec and then, because we have manual segment, we will need to hit direct DAFC. Manual is also known for you as the discontinuity, because it basically gives you a heading to fly and then you need to tell it to go to next point. Alright, now we can go flight plan. Press the knob, twist the big wheel, direct, enter, enter, and off we go. Cool, that's working great. I was about to do my shoutout game and I totally forgot who we had here. We had Falco, one of the player base community streamer. Go check out, very nice person. And also you can join the player base Discord if you need some people to play outdoor games with. They are always happy to do so. There we go. Alright, I think I feel way more comfortable with this plane now and the Garmin 530. The 530 is a bit clumsy, so it takes some practice to get used to that. Cassis did help me today with how to get the direct to from the flight plan, because I didn't know how to do that. And yeah, now it's much easier. Sim froze. The unfroze. Almost. There we go. It's running again. Alright, this will be a fairly short flight, I hope. Yeah, we are getting there. Alright, you also had Bunker Monkey, another one from the player base community. Oh, it's not letting me do the shoutout yet. Need to wait 20 seconds. It's 1 minute after it ends the shoutout. I see. Bunker Monkey, another cool person you can go check out and follow. And yeah, I think next in line we have Icy Dragons. Icy, how is your stream after getting back and being super tired? I'm actually quite curious. I think I didn't have a chance to see the VOD. No, I didn't. Yeah, expect only madness and tanking. But I did enjoy your stream. Hey, you're down there, what happened? Yeah, we'll give you the proper one as well in a second. You just need to wait one more minute. Landed 7 for 7. Unbelievable for you. You landed it. Alright, we need to get ready for the approach, so let's have a look here. Okay, Cetra 3000. Oh, that's here. And then we go to, well, to start descent. Final approach fix at 5.5. Pretty much it. And I need to set the frequency. So 111.95 for the ILS and 112.15 for the DME. So let's set that. 1111 is the same. No, 1119 or 5. All right, I got scared here for a second. That is the same frequency. $111.95 for the ILS and we need 112.15 for the DME. So I'll set it enough to 112.15. They have a lot of 15s here in the Toronto area. Alright, we are getting there, so I will maybe not slow down yet. Okay, we'll slow down after Cetra in that case. I think we can descend to 3000. So 3000 on the altitude selector. Oh, need to press it, so I change by 1000. And let's go descent on the on the autopilot mode. Let's see how fast it goes. 1000 to go. These houses are getting way bigger, just growing in our eyes. Alright, inbound Cetra. It's looking great. I've been fighting this plane previously, now it's super enjoyable. Alright, guys, here we go, the proper shout out that everyone can click and go follow you to see the absolute madness at play. Four miles inbound Cetra, 1.5 minutes. So after Cetra, I will start slowing down slowly. So let's have a look. We have Cetra, then we have Lisdu, that's 5 miles. So actually we can slow down after Lisdu, I believe. I'm not sure. Let me think. Should be like 2 miles. So let's slow down a bit after Cetra. Oh, actually forgot to increase the power, so we are slowing down already. Okay, it should be turning anytime now. Okay, it's just 10 seconds. It's actually calculating the turn. It's not shown here, but it will not go overhead. It will just anticipate the turn and let us intercept the next heading very nicely. Alright, so this is going good. We're at 3000. I think we can hit the approach mode now. There's the airport, 2 of the runways. Actually, I also need to have a look where we need to vacate, because it's good to know this up front. So we go here to the midfield hangar, that's this one. And we need to vacate here at Delta 2. That's just abeam the big runway here, and after the terminal buildings. Okay, I'll try to do that here at Delta 2. We have just a bit more time, so I'll try to get the chart for the parking. It's called midfield, where is it? Parking areas infield, that's the one. So I want to go here, Sky Service, midfield hangar. I want to go here, that's my favorite spot. Right, back to the aircraft. That's lease due. So we can now change to the CDI to get the ILS. That's okay, I forgot to set the OBS, so let's set that now. Actually, 237 is the final approach course. (237) is set. Interesting. I think we simply have a wind correction, that's why we're heading the other way. Glidestop is alive, so I'll hit this approach mode straight away. Let's have a look. It looks okay. Flaps approach, we are below 202. Okay, it now says approach coupled and glide slope. So we should be following this approach. Landing lights on, recognition lights on. Everything else is okay. As we get closer, I will drop the gear. Okay, altitude warning is okay. Let's do the go around. Climb heading 237 to 1.5, then left turn to 3000 heading 159 towards the sped outbound. Yankee Zulu, radio 199. Okay, I didn't remember any of that except for the 3000. Okay, so here is visualized. Straight ahead, left, then intercept the radial. And minimum for us 747. Okay, I'll slow down, so I'll go to flight idle. I think this is the flight idle. Yeah, perfect. Speed check, gear down, speed check, flaps full. So let's get the DME reading here. I think we need the DME for... Oh, we need a lot more power now. Alright, now the plane is happy. It's a bit unhappy because I forgot to add power. 1000 to go. Okay, I think we'll be able to see already where we want to vacate. We want to vacate first that's going to the right. I think that's the one. It looks a bit different than on the taxiway chart. Okay, it's kind of similar, so that's fine. So somewhere here. and then we'll taxi somewhere around here. Alright, autopilot's doing good. I don't think it has the auto land feature. Definitely doesn't. Final check, landing gear 3 green, prop forward. Forgot that. So actually now we can have a look at our power setting for the approach. So that's 55 on torque and prop forward. A bit bumpy. I'll disengage the autopilot. Let's try to go from there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I need slightly more power. It is actually okay. Keeping left rudder again, right aileron. Compensate for that crosswind. Now I want to go to flight idle. That's flight idle. There I go. And there's icy there. Awesome. Okay. Can go to reverse for a second. Alright, so good. Flaps up. Gate here. Do a 6 for the landing. Icy coming the opposite way, as usual. Racing to exit the runway. I cannot taxi for some reason. Boom. So this engine just passing through us. Okay, kiting the runway, landing lights on, strobe on, recognition. Landing lights off, strobe off, recognition off, and taxi light on. Okay, we do not need the auto ignition anymore, and we can disarm the auto feather. Well, I think maybe we could have kept it all the way through taxi. Why is the plane not taxing anymore? Okay, let's think. So that's the ground fine. Actually, let's have a close look at this. This is the ground fine. So this is the flight idle. So I have been keeping it way too high. Okay, I still need to figure this out. No, it's slightly more, I think this here. Alright, I'll try to think how I can get some harder indication that we are there. Now I think I got too fast. Slow down. Actually, we have never visited the other part of the airfield, but I like our area a lot, so that's okay. Also, it somehow added all those new things there. I think they were not there before. Still need to figure out some good power setting for taxi. That's the de-icing pad, and it has a lot of the de-icing tracks. That looks super nice. Alright, I think we have wind in the nose, that's why we showed airspeed of 40 and ground speed of 20. There's icy. Again. So we are flying the Airbus. I hope it's the Phoenix. It's the Phoenix. I believe it is the Phoenix. I'm glad we're having fun. We need to go Echo Alpha. I think that's the next one. Yeah, there's Echo Alpha over there. Echo Alpha. That is where we usually go. Alright, this taxi is a difficult one here. A3 default, the default one, not even the fly-by-wire. Alright, isn't any good. I remember trying it briefly, but, well, I wasn't happy. But if someone is new to the sim, that's definitely worth trying. And we'll go there to the Sky Service. Oh, I think the airport had an update recently, maybe that's why it's looking so well. Or maybe I just bought it, maybe I didn't have it previously. I think I just bought it and we didn't have it when I was flying the last time. This was going on. Okay, I want to go just a bit more forward. I think this is the last parking spot. Okay, let's go here then. And we'll stop here. At least I hope we will. Alright, let's stop. Parking brake set. Now we need to get all the things off. Let me think for a moment. Inverters off. Generators off. Let's get all the heat off. We should have done this previously. So windshield probe, fuel vents, pitot heats, stall warning. That's all off. Exit light off. Alright, we can get the bleeds off. So, vent blower to auto, bleeds off, aft blower off. Get this. Cabin lights off. Okay, that looks good. I think we can also get the instrument master panel lights off. No, let's keep them. I saw some big engine here. Hey, I see. Welcome. Oh, we cannot see you. There we go. That's icy. Textures are not great. Oh no, so many pixels. Anyway. That's all good. I think I messed up here. Alright, so now that's better. Now, okay, Avionics master off. Immersion ruined. No. We can also get the Avionics master off because we don't need them at this point. Cut off and peddler. This is stopping, the probe is stopping. Oh, it stopped actually. And it feathered, that's great, now I'm happy. Beacon off. We are still missing those two, let me think, what were they? Bleeds, so I didn't turn off the bleeds. I did turn off the bleeds. Give them a second. I hope they will pop up. We can get the external power on. That also gives us the light. That's nice. Panel lights. Alright, the bleeds are not coming on or off. Interesting. Now there. Perfect. So maybe I did this too early. Right, I think that's all. We'll get the external power. Maybe briefly let's check the lights first, because I don't know how to operate them. That's pilot overhead flat. And this should be off, this should be bright, this should be bright, and this should be bright. Ah, that's a fully lit cabin. Okay, we'll need to play with this a bit more next time. All right, let's get the external power off and the battery off, and that's all. I don't think we can open the door or anything. Cool, good flights. I feel very comfortable with the plane now. At least I can fly it manually, no problem, and I can also fly it with the autopilot, no problem. Oh, I see clipped. Oh. 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 You clipped our winglet here, look. Just a bit. Tiny bit. Enough to register a hit. Just slammed it. Perfect, guys. That's just great. Where do you want to look? I think this looks okay. Alright. Get the HUD off. I'll get the guitar thingies, unlock my seat, and I'll play for you, as usual. Give me a moment. Alright, I think this is ready. I'll switch off the sim so you cannot hear it. Sim is muted. We need the chirps. Kill the music. And we'll be good to go. Here come the drums. I think the volume is okay. Just let me know if it's too loud or anything. And let's get the guitar. I'll try to play the same thing I played on the intro. Let's see if I manage. I should be able to do that. Pipe. Yeah, I think it works. I think it's okay. Ish. Except for this one part. We'll cover it with the bass. Here comes the base. Alright, that's it. Does it sound right? Or is the bass absolutely deafening, blaring in your ears? I'm not 100% sure. I'll review the VOD and check myself. Cool! That went pretty well. I'm actually happy with the flight and the Kinger. I love the Kinger. Why haven't we been flying it before? Mostly because I wanted to train the engine failures on the Twin Pro. But the Kinger is fantastic, and there will be Baron coming soon from the same developer, so I'm super hyped about it. Very looking forward to it. Alright, let me see who's there to ride. I wonder if Dryson is still up. Let me check quickly. I think he's just ending. No, he's just starting. He's just starting in 2 minutes, so we'll raid Dryson. That's fantastic. Dryson's cool streamer, also from the player base community. Go give him all the hypes. You know what to do. He's starting in 2 minutes, so I need to keep you entertained. I feel pretty entertained already. I really love the Kinger, and yeah, it feels really good now after flying all this time with it. It's pretty nice. There are some glitches, like few small things that are not working as they should, as we have discovered. But other than that, it's very nice to fly. I think I'll get the glass cockpit aircraft at some point, but the Steam Gauges aircraft, they give me a lot of fun. And to be honest, when you learn flying in them, when you transition to glass cockpit, you feel like, whoa, I now have all the information available to me, so that's easy peasy, because I already knew how to do it with the Steam Gauges. So I can recommend that to everyone. Can you actually hear me talking over the bass? I hope you can. I see how does that sound. 30 minutes to Dryson. Unless he will be late. Kinger is a great little aircraft. Yeah, it is great. It's not that little, it's not that big. It's a great aircraft. Now I love it even more. Very pleasant to fly and super easy. Like, all the things you need to do. Very easy. Well, unless of course some of the system decides not to work, then I believe it will be more difficult. But not the problem in the sim. Alright. I'll hit the right. Alright. We are able to do that. Let's get the happy mods so that we can spam him. all the way. Don't forget to do that. It's super important. I also need to make sure I can hear him very well. And next stream will be on Thursday, 18 Zulu, as usual. So I'll see you there. I'll post earlier what you'll be doing. I don't know yet. We'll find out. So let's do that. Let's go for the ride. I'll see you there. Thank you for stepping by, and I'll see you next time. I'll go to dancing and write in a few seconds, okay? So hang in there. Actually, you probably don't know my end scene, so here we go. That's the ending scene. It's really nice. Here comes the music. And that's that. Let's write him. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.